You know what I call it? The razor. You know why? It's a double-edged razor. It's sharp on both ends. I can walk from that corner down there, and before I get to that corner, 3 people can lose their life. One might OD, one might have a heart attack, and third one liable to get his throat cut. Or like around there on St. Julian when the guy put the 45 in the boy's mouth and shot him. Pow! Brain splattered all over the fence behind $5 and a pipe. They was sprung, had been up like 8 days smoking that crack. And smoking that crack, what was so cold about the crack thing, the crack is a monster, right? It's like this. It's a predator, and when Arnold Schwarzenegger took the mask off the predator, and he said, "You one ugly mother so-and-so." Shut your mouth. So I ain't gonna use no profanity. I'm trying to be less profanity because I have grandchildren now. I would have had great-grandchildren if my grandson hadn't got killed. Little Dion lost his life because my successful plan was I wanted to be a lawyer. I didn't want to be no drug dealer. I didn't want to be no drug user. But my great-grandfather sold drugs. My father sold drugs. His daddy sold drugs and loaned money and $400. But my great-grandfather was the sheriff of Osceola, Arkansas. He carried a big stick and a big hand and go to the speakeasy with his hand out like that. They give him an envelope with $1,000 in it every week. So when they get ready to raid the speakeasies, they gotta let them know. That was the payroll. This is what my great-grandfather was doing, and selling heroin and cocaine. My grandfather did the same, and when they put me in the business, I was 10 in Detroit. I first snorted my first line of heroin when I was 10 years old in Detroit. I would make up 1,000 bags of heroin and 1,000 bags of cocaine every day. Every day, huh? Oh, every day I would make that up, right? And every time I would have the pile of heroin right here and the pile of cocaine right here. My father would take one big dipper of China White and put 25 big dippers of mix with it. One McDonald's spoon, because we used to have a flat McDonald's spoon that looked like a spoon. One McDonald's spoon was $10. The tester's shot was 2 McDonald's spoons. He would do 2 of them. And China White, the reason a lot of people OD'd off of it, when we first started using it, see, I turned out when I was 10. And I turned out in the con game. I don't know if you remember.
How did God deliver you from this though?
God delivered me from this because I got sick and tired of being sick and tired. When I woke up in the hospital, when my mother put posters all over downtown, because Mother's Day of 1999, and I got out of the prison, and my spleen had ruptured, and it took out part of my pancreas. But they never informed me there's a possibility that I might become a diabetic. So when I got out of prison, I come back here, April the 28th, 29th, right? And I was walking from 5th and Main to 7th and Main to go get me a double, one of them cheeseburger specials, or some pancakes from that restaurant over there. I dreamed about them the whole 11 years I was locked up. The whole 11 years I was locked up, I dreamed about them because I had 25 to life, but I beat it. Because I told them this, I said, if you don't take me back in front of the same judge, the same lawyer, and I'm finna tell her, I'm doing it now, and same lawyer, then you got to strike these strikes. So after 11 years, they struck the strikes and released me.
Going down the street
and I was going down the street to get me something to eat from having this removed. I fell, hit my head, bam!
Okay.
Took 3 more steps, got up, fell again, bam! 3 more steps, got up, fell again, bam!
3.
Now I got an abscess on my arm, right? I get on the dash and it takes me to California Hospital. They lanced the abscess. When they lanced the abscess, I went. That was May the 1st. I'm finna tell you.
Would you please
May the
explain
1st.
how you get free?
May the 1st. I'm telling her how I got free. May the 1st.
Not the abscess.
I went and got knocked out. I'm telling you what led to all of this.
Okay.
This happened this day. That's when I was at my bottom.
Did you get the
Because I had woke up with it. I didn't get neither one because I hit my big head.
Okay.
Trying to go from 6th and Main to 7th and Main. I never made it there. Anyway,
This
but
is Skid Row.
and it's sharp on both ends. It's really called the razor. She had the wrong name for it. It's sharp on both ends. But anyway, I stayed in the hospital and I woke up
and
with
found.
nut Esther in the background. But I had Whoopi Goldberg.
Okay,
that's all.
come on.
But I had a coma and a diaper on full of shit. And my teeth is gone. Wait, I'm telling you how I got to my bottom. And it made me turn my life around.
To be continued.
It's not to be continued. We're not going to cut this yet. I got 2 more statements to make and I'm through.
Okay, 2.
But my mama had the posters up missing because I didn't call her Mother's Day. So May the 31st, when I woke up, my teeth was gone because the housekeeper raked everything off my TV tray into the trash can in the coffee cup with my teeth. I'm hungry. When you go into a diabetic coma, they put a bit in your mouth and take your false teeth out to keep them choking on them. That's when I said...
This is what's happened when you relapse.
This is
When
it.
God gets you free
Wait a minute, let
and
me
you go
finish.
back to using drugs. This is what happens.
You keep sticking your head in there. Relapse. My sponsor had 17 years clean. Michael Martin, and he was my mentor. And he relapsed 3 months ago.
What I tell you?
Because that's a part of
Relapse.
drugs.
They
If you put
use that
yourself
as an
in harm's
excuse. That
way-
relapse is a part of recovery. That's a
I
damn
didn't say
lie.
it's a part
When you
of
stop
recovery,
getting
I said
high,
it's a
you
part
stop
of
getting
drugs.
high.
Bullshit.
He's still
You
getting
one
high.
day from using it every time because you can put chains on Freddy Krueger, but you can't dismiss that motherfucker because you have been Freddy Krueger once upon a time.
That's a wrap. That's